I just need to actually put the colours together. So we are doing light and dark green, light blue and dark purple. So I've divided it all up into 4 colours and we're just gonna start mixing. It's actually a cake that I did recently. I did it in pink, but now we're doing it for boy colours, so hopefully it looks good. So I haven't got my iPad, so if there's any chat then I will have to look on my phone. So I'm using Pro Gel for the green and the blue. Got these two. I got baby blue and leaf green. And then we are using Colour Splash for the purple. I'm hoping I have enough of this. I think I do, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I got plenty. Perfect. If you hear any noise, we're having our bathroom redone, so there might be odd bits with like drilling. I don't want to go too dark with the purple because I want to keep it still looking like not too harsh on the eyes. So this is going to be the dark green. And then we're going to go for more of a pastel for the lighter version. So I just remembered that I need to share the link. Right, I've shared the link. That'll be why Jilly won't be in it. So this is the dark green. That's what I'm going to go for the dark green because I don't want it to be too dark. So that is blue. Right, we need more of the blue. Also, I was meant to mention, because this is a channel members live, we can have music because they're not monetized. Obviously the memberships are monetized, but the actual live isn't monetized the same way that the others are. So that means that we can have music, which I much prefer because I love decorating to music. And I think because it's just easier to keep track of rather than doing different lives, I think I'm going to make all of the lives members only. And then obviously like announce it so that people know that they can't watch unless they're a member. I think it's just easier to keep track of, and yeah, then I know that I can do more lives per week, like maybe like 1 to 3, and they'll all be decorating ones opposed to others. So I think we're gonna do that. So I think we just need a light green. So that is the purple done. Then we just need to do a light version of the green. So it's very, very pigmented, so I'm only going to use a teeny bit. So, hi Jilly. So I'm just mixing the colours and then we'll get started. I'm trying to figure out what order I should do these in because I can't decide. The last time I only had 2 colours, whereas this time I've got 3, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. I need to figure out what order they'd look best in. I'm thinking so I don't know. So this is the dilemma that we're having. I've got dark green, light green, light blue, and purple. So I'm trying to figure out what order to go in. So because last time I did light pink, dark pink, light purple, dark purple, so it was a lot easier to figure out the order, but because there's only one dark colour here, so we have dark green, then we have a lighter green, so I'm thinking maybe these at the bottom of the cake, and then we've got a light blue and a purple, so I'm thinking maybe the purple at the top, then the blue, then the green. That's the order that I think we're going to go for. So piping bag. So I need 4 of these, 1 for each colour, and I need a glass so that I can actually get them in there. So we have our glass. Right, light green. Right, that is that one done. So we have light green, then we're doing a white drip, same as the other cake. Agreed, purple, blue, light green, dark green. Yeah, I think because last time I did light pink, dark pink, light purple, dark purple, it was kind of easier to figure out the order. But because there's only one dark colour, I feel like that one dark colour has to go right at the bottom. Otherwise it's going to look funny. Right, dark green. I need to order those blue piping bags because these ones that I ordered are so small and they just don't fit everything that I need them to fit in. Oh no, we're overflowing. I'm gonna have to take some out of here. This is not going well. I knew I put way too much in there. Right, that should be there we go. This is very messy. Getting this all over my hands. Right. I need to wash my hands in a second because I've really messed this one up. I clearly made more dark green than all the other colours. Okay, right, need to wash them again. Right, on to the next one. Right, light blue, purple, and then we're away. Right. Purple. Right, so it was, what have I done there? For God's sake. Dark green, light green, light blue, purple. Perfect. Scraper, I'm going to tilt you down. What are you up to tonight, Jilly? Do you have any cakes to do? Or are you just watching, relaxing? Right, wash my hands again. It's a red velvet cake today. Scissors. Gosh, this is the one that I overfilled and it is just overflowing so much. This is why I hate small piping bags. Such a pain. So messy, just going everywhere. And I don't want to wash my hands until I've finished with this dark green, because otherwise I'm just going to dirty them again. Right, so 1, 2, 3. So I think we're going to have to cut with the dark green. Right, wash my hands again. No cakes today, currently in bed watching the live. That sounds very relaxing. I am looking forward to what I would consider a lay-in tomorrow, which is maybe like 9 AM, because this cake isn't being collected until 10 AM and I have no gym classes in the morning, and I usually do, but there aren't any tomorrow. So I'm very much looking forward to a nice lay-in. And after this live, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to save all the washing up for tomorrow, because apart from this cake, I haven't got anything on tomorrow. I've just got to do admin and do a bit of painting. So it means that I can save all the washing up for tomorrow, which we love, because then I can go to bed tonight, have a lay-in and just relax. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Jilly, you're going to be the first to hear. Actually, you'll probably know because you follow my personal one, but I got a extra job. So basically, the way I explained it to them, because obviously you get asked why you want, I had a job interview today and they obviously ask you why you want the job. And obviously, as much as I love making cakes, it's not very social because I don't have any colleagues. Like, apart from my customers, I don't meet anyone. So I wanted something that was very, very part-time. Like, I didn't want something that was going to take a lot of hours. And this is literally 1 to 3 evenings a week, not very many at all. And each evening it might be like 4 to 6 hours. So it will be from like 6 PM till 10 PM approximately. So it's not very long at all. I can do my cakes during the day and then I can go and do this job in the evening. But I'm so excited. And also, in the interview, they were like, you're so confident, you're so chatty, do you want to lead the class? Whereas I went to an interview for the assistant. So I was meant to just be like helping out with the class, nothing major. And then they ended up offering me to do the teaching as well. So they're going to ease me into it. I'm going to start with the assistant role and then they're going to let me do the teaching role later on. So that happened. But it's quite nice because I get to teach people to paint, and then it means I get to meet people. They're going to be sat there painting and having a few beverages, like having a glass of wine, and then I can make some friends. I can also make friends with the colleagues, like the people that run it, so that'll be nice because then I'll have like some more colleagues because I don't have any currently. So yeah, I'm so excited, and yeah, it's perfect because I love painting. So on Wednesday I actually get to go to a test run. So on Wednesday they're sending me somewhere for free. So usually these classes are like £35 and I'm getting to go for free, and I get to go and paint, have a few beverages and basically try it out, see what it looks like, how it runs, all of that. And then they're gonna basically start me. So that's kind of like my taster session, like my induction, is that I get to see how it runs. And then after that, I'm gonna actually be doing it myself, which is really scary. But I thought that was such a cool job. Like when I saw it, I was like, I have to apply for that because it looks like so much fun. And then when I actually got it, like literally 10 minutes into the interview, she was like, you're perfect. Like, do you want it? Basically. She was like, I think we're just gonna have to go ahead with this and like just see how it goes because we really like you already. And I was like, oh, perfect. Like I thought I was gonna go home and you were gonna call me back, but they didn't bother. They just like did it there and then. So that was exciting. That was my day today. So I've had a very good day today, and also everyone's going crazy for the Halloween postals. So there's going to be a day in the life vlog. Again, you'll be the first to hear, Jilly. But there's going to be a day in the life vlog which is going up on Friday. The Bake Off video is going up on Wednesday because obviously Bake Off is on Tuesday, so I can't upload it tomorrow. I will have to film it on Wednesday morning once I've watched Bake Off tomorrow, and then the like recreating Bake Off will go up on Wednesday. But the, what do you call it? The day in the life is gonna be like my Valentine's one, where it is a very busy postal video. So I'm looking forward to that because I think I've got 9 boxes, 9 or 10 boxes of 6 Halloween brownies. So I've got, what is that? Got something like 60 brownies to bake, and that's just currently. There's something like 6 or 7 people that have it in their basket, and literally in the past like 3 days I've had 7 orders for Halloween brownies. Like I didn't have any last week, and then everyone's going crazy for them last minute, so now I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be very busy. So yes, it's going to be very, very busy. Is it like an adults evening class? Yes. So it is, you can go if you're under 18, but because it's a sip and paint, typically it's over 18s that go. But it is like, you don't have to. You can be younger and go. I think you have to request just in case they don't have like the availability to do that. Move that. So yeah, but I'm very much looking forward to it because apparently it's going to be, I've heard very good things about these sorts of events. I knew someone that used to do it, so they said that it's really, really good fun. So fingers crossed it is fun. And the fact that I'm going to be teaching them is a little bit scary, but I'm sure I'll be fine. That was because they heard about all my volunteering. When I said that I went volunteering abroad and I taught classes and all this, they were like, oh my god, you'd be perfect for the teaching role. And I was like, oh no, I've signed myself up for that now. but it pays more, so that's nicer because it means that it'll be a bit of extra pocket money, which we love. Trying to make as much money as we can and then just have loads of savings is the plan. So we will see. There are a few gaps, so I'm going to fill those. So, bit of purple. Right, now we just actually need to smooth it. It's all filled, there's no holes. Just want to make it look a little bit smoother. Which way do I want? Just trying to work out, I think you're the front. So that is going to be the front. So I just need to mark that, and then we're going to smooth out the top. Right, quickly put that in the fridge while we melt the white chocolate drip. Right. I love all these exclusives I'm getting. Well, that's the thing. I've decided that the thing is, I love making like the sit down videos, and I have made a massive long list. So whilst I'm away, there's going to be more like sit down videos. But I was thinking it makes more sense for me to do the lives as members only. Because one, it makes it more exclusive, and two, I feel like it's good for me because obviously, although it's a small monthly payment for you guys, it makes like a difference for me. And also the lives take so much time. The lives are like, say 2-3 hours long, and normally it might only take me like half an hour to do this. Like the decorating, it might take me like half an hour, 45 minutes, but it takes me double the time because I'm on live. So I always appreciate like all the stickers and supers and things that people give, but it makes more sense to do it as like a membership rather than as like just normal lives. So especially because it's so often, like all the people that I know on YouTube that do lives, they don't go live as often as me. They might do it like once a month, whereas obviously and they're not doing baking stuff, but yeah, they're not as often, so it doesn't take as much kind of time out for them. So yes, I am planning to make all of the lives membership only. So what I'm going to do is once this one's done and I've like changed the thumbnail and everything, then I'm going to announce it that they're going to be members only. So then it just means that I don't have to worry about like non-members watching them or whatever, and like which one was for members only. It's just that way I know that every single live that I do is members only, and I don't have to worry about like whether I uploaded it wrong or something like that. So yeah, it's just easy. So that is the plan. I completely agree, yeah. Obviously it's nice to do them for free, but when you're doing as many, like I'm trying to do it, like at the moment, apart from the 2 weeks that I'm away on holiday, I have at least 3 cakes in a weekend, or at least 3 orders. So that means that I could be doing, if I wanted to, I could be doing 3 lives. So it gives me more of an incentive, because sometimes I don't do a live for every single cake that I do. Sometimes I'll only do a live for like 2 out of 5, because obviously it takes a lot of time. Whereas if you're running it based on memberships, then it's like, oh, well, I don't mind going live 5 times this week, even if I've got 5 cakes, because you're getting the membership for it. So it makes it worthwhile. It makes up for your time. So yeah, that is the plan. Cleo has snuck in here. Out you go. Oh, where are you going? Right, we have melted our drip. So, tilt you back down. And then we've got a variety of piping left, which is lovely. And we're just going to pipe onto the cake, and then we'll start loading all the sweets on there. So, and we're going to do it the same as the other one, where it's kind of like pouring down the sides. I need a clean spatula, so I'm going to clean this one off. Here we go. I got a different one. Right. So I'm just going to pour this on the top. We may need a little bit more, not sure. we go. We don't need any more. So, in relation to sprinkles, we're going to go for silvers and whites. Just trying to match. Once I've done these sprinkles, I'm going to quickly shove it in the fridge just for a quick blast whilst I get the icing ready, just so that these sprinkles can set. Can't remember whether I left a gap in the middle on the other one, so I'm going to have a double check at the photo. Right, bear with me, I am just going to quickly double check the image that I'm working from. So we didn't do like a ring of piping on the last one, we did we kind of just layered it up, if that makes sense. So you just layer the chocolates on top and you eventually get the desired effect because they stick to the drip. So we're going to do the same again. Oh no, we lost the piping bag. Luckily it's covered. So you're going to go get rid of this icing. That's the only thing about multicolored cakes, I always do way too much icing because it's so hard to tell when you're using different colours. So let me run through what we have. We have a large selection. I wanted to make sure I had plenty to choose from because obviously it's such a loaded cake, like these sweet ones that I do, because they've got so many different sweets on. You want to make sure that you've got lots of choice, so it doesn't just look like really bland. So we have squashies, we have red laces, we have fizzy belts, we have cola laces. These sorts of things I'm going to chop into smaller pieces. Then we have pieces. Then we have cherries. These are normal cherries. Then we have some gummy sweets. We have fruit pastels. The brief was just that he likes every type of sweet that you can think of. She just said that make sure there's plenty of fizzy sweets. Then we have Tanfastics. And then as a filler, I've got mini white chocolate and milk chocolate buttons. These are from Aldi. All of these are from Aldi actually, but obviously they still do branded things as well. Just because I went into Tesco's and I couldn't find, like I could find fruit pastels and Haribos, but you can't necessarily find as much range of like gummy sweets. Whereas there were so many different ones. Like look at these, this is like a mixed one. And then, yeah, these are the other ones. So there's just so many choice, which we love. So we are going to start layering this up now that that's had a second to set. I don't think we need the non-slip anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe on the board as well, so that as soon as I start loading on top, I can start on the sides, just to make sure that there's a balance. I feel like otherwise you can start loading on the top, and then when you get to this, it doesn't really flow very well. So I need 2 piping bags, 2 different nozzles. So we're going to take a star nozzle, like so, and then we need a rose nozzle. Here we go. Trusty 2D. I actually have a load of these in stock. I need to add them to my website, because it is my favourite nozzle. And then I think I'm mainly going to go for green at the bottom, just because I think it will blend well, because obviously the green is at the bottom as well. And we can switch these around, like we can just take them out and switch the colours if we need to. Then we're going to go in with the light green. Oh, I smudged that. These are just to stick things on the top, not so much for decoration. Right. I am going to start with some big items, I think, first. So, we're just going to go for it. to start with things like the Tangfast sticks and the laces because they're big items. I need to build up a bit of height. There we go. I'm going to try and move you a bit closer. Oh no! God! How did that happen? That has ruined the front of the cake, for God's sake. Okay, right, we need to fix that. So that has just fallen down the side of the cake after it looked so good. For God's sake. I'm gonna have to hide that with some sweets. So that is so annoying. It was so perfect. I need to try and get this sprinkle off because that is in the way now. Okay. So that is so annoying. What can I use? Need Okay, I think we may have saved that. I'm gonna put some, I think I'm gonna put a lace down the front to hide it. Happens to the best of us. I sometimes accidentally jab my finger in a freshly covered fondant cake. Worst thing ever. Yeah, it's so annoying, isn't it? Literally, especially because it was perfect. But luckily, I managed to hide it. It could have been way worse. I'm just going to put some sprinkles on it to try and deter from the mess. Scissors. So that is going to be the front, I think. Right, I think that's done. Annoyingly, obviously, that sweet fell, and this side would have been better as the front now, but obviously I can't change it. So we're just gonna have to leave that as the front. So it's like here is the front. So we've got all the sweets on the board and also on the top. It's more multicolored than the other one, because it is like every sweet, so it's a lot more colourful, but yeah, love it. So that is what that looks like. It's all finished. So we're going to shove that back in the fridge. There we go. And we're all done. Still really annoyed about that sweet falling, because it wasn't even near the edge. Like, the sweet wasn't even near the edge. It was so far away from the edge of the cake. But if I'd seen it falling, then I could have stopped it. But I didn't see it falling until it had already, like, started to fall down the side. So that's annoying. But hopefully it won't. I'm going to leave it in the fridge because I can tidy it up in the morning. Obviously, when the buttercream sets, I can then tidy it up with a knife. Any bits that, like, are slightly damaged. But I can't do that now because obviously the buttercream's soft. So it's like, it looks fine, but I know that it's there. So I really want to just tidy up a few little slight marks that sweet created. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, because I'd already started with all the sprinkles and everything, I can't sort it out. Like, that's why it's so annoying. Whereas if it was like no toppings, nothing, then you can just scrape it, but it has a drip on it, so like I can't fix that now. I have to wait until it's been in the fridge overnight, and then I will be able to try and just tidy it up in the morning. Mainly, but like, it's the sort of thing where customers won't even notice it, but because I know that it happened, I'm going to be looking at it going, oh look, there's that tiny little mark where that thing fell down. That's why it's so annoying. But it still looks lovely. I need to just make the topper, so I'm going to go and do that once I finish the live. And then I'm going to head to bed. Yeah, I'm going to get the box out for the cake so that basically everything's ready, so that tomorrow it's ready to go. And then if I decide that it needs tidying up in the morning, then I can spend 10 minutes just like smoothing it out. But if I decide it doesn't need it, then obviously I don't have to. So it just means that it's all going to be ready, like the box is going to be ready and everything in the morning, so that I can literally just put it straight in there. So that is all good. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Wednesday when I upload the bake-off video. It's going to be going up in the evening because I'm going to be doing it on Wednesday. So, and I also have postals to do on Wednesday. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy day, but I'm going to do the bake-off stuff in the morning, I think, and get that out the way. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to start on the Halloween postals, finish them on Thursday. So yeah, that is the plan. But like I say, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Wednesday evening for the next video. Bye!